Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to Dawn of Man. Last time we left off, the settlement of home was starting to understand how to garden better and starting to figure out how to get that nice workload down even during the better times. This time around, we're going to try to keep on keeping on, get more goats, get our first stable going, and get enough boons so that we can keep our agricultural game going forever. On this lovely and productive fork in the river, we should have all of the necessary goodness that we need. We survived the winter, and fortunately our goats managed to survive despite not having anything, any protection. And now we must get to work. Even though Amedza and Akadna have contracted diseases. We are sorry to say, but life does not stop because of this, in this kind of age. Apparently some guy came out and he was like, yeah! Which is reasonable because, you know, it's spring and it was a pretty cold winter. Oh, Amedza died of their infection. Wait, was that was, we had a raid at the end of last episode during the winter, didn't we? Who the hell does winter raids? They really need to work on the AI better. Who the hell does winter raids? That's pretty good. Akadna died of the disease too. Sorry. These things happen, man. We are terribly overburdened by duties and work. And spring is already half over. But we can only hope that they get to work quickly. Last time was so good. They worked so hard last time to plant their fields dutifully every single year. But it seems like this particular raid is not great. Well, do all the things to support. Maybe they'll do better. Oh yeah, wow, that's the highest we think we might have ever had our workload in almost all of our games. It's cool. Some of our people don't have warm clothing. And none of our people are doing their jobs. They're just eating a bunch. All they're doing all spring long is eating. Instead of eating, how about you farm? How about you farm? Or not? Guess you can't. You're too old. You can, so do it. Set a good example for the children. A new human in our settlement. Good. I get to work. How many... We don't have any pregnant females or any children? Jeez, no wonder you're not working. Well, we officially have 2 plots that were planted, and they were only planted because we told them to. Otherwise, the entire population would have done nothing. It seems as though we're straight up going to die out because we're not procreating. That's embarrassing. But we've got a lot of bread. That's less embarrassing. We don't know precisely what to pick here. But we're thinking weaving might be useful? Nope, don't care. Suppose weaving isn't really useful until we have at least sheep or flax. Do we have mud? Oh, of course not. You might be collecting mud. Maybe. Who could say? Our people just aren't, like, doing well enough to do. They just aren't doing well enough to do the do. They don't feel like it. This is sad. This makes us feel unhappy in our normally happy place. And we are always annoyed that that fruit tree just decides that it doesn't want to be a fruit tree anymore. Or rather, that it doesn't want to be picked anymore, even though we always put it there. Maybe we're just tripping, but we remember a time where if you just told something that you wanted it to be collected, it would stay collecting forever. But maybe we're tripping. We're perfectly fine admitting that. Please, a hut. Any hut at all would be lovely. Any hut. Also, water. Well, it's clear what the next one has to be. Well digging. We need more water. Obvi. We're a little sad our goats haven't made more goats. Huh. Unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Well, could be worse. You could only have 13 people in your population and only one pregnant female, but at least they have one pregnant female now. Well, at least they harvested the crops. Trader has arrived. We have... Nah. We'll have enough food. That's not going to be an issue. We're killing it with that food. Oh, we've constructed our first hut. Well, then it is time for well digging. And back here, in the far backward areas, we will make a well. We acquired 500 water. That's actually quite lovely. And over here, we will make a well. And finally, right on here, we will make a well. Yup, that's right. Our story, and we're sticking to it. What are you guys doing? Slaughtering, making sickles. Sickles are important. We need those to become a proper agrarian society. Like, literally as many as we possibly can get. That's pretty decent. Actually, it's quite decent. Only one pregnant female. Ugh. 10 sickles. Very nice. Now, if only people had gotten their butts in gear and, you know, planted stuff during the fall, those sickles would have been put to very good use. Very good use. It's true. Legit. We constructed our first well. Good. We're actually just plugging along toward the next tech real fast. Well, our goats are probably too old to breed now, and they weren't seeming to do it anyway, so, you know, it probably doesn't really matter that we have no stables. They'll die off anyway, and we'll kill and eat them. They provided milk for a couple of good seasons. And that's nice. And it does seem like we're getting a somewhat respectable supply of straw, so that's nice. So where is our hut? Our hut's right here. Lovely. It's actually quite lovely. We'll consider making a big hut when we have enough mud to make a big hut in the background. Alright, buddies. We know it's cold. No, they're not doing anything. We're about to say, we know it's cold, but please consider going to work. And they're like, no, screw you. It's cold outside. To be fair, it is very cold. Presumably. Yep, that's our story and we're sticking to it. It's so cold somebody got a disease from it. What are you doing? The last goat has died. But we survived the winter. The last goat died, but we survived the winter, and that goat can probably be eaten. Probably be eaten pretty good, actually. Alright, folks. We're gonna wait. You. Farm. You. Farm. You. You know what to do. That's right. Farm. Oh. Are you somebody who can farm? What about you? A farming gal we see. My gracious, look at you. Just jumping right into the farming game. First thing in the spring. So responsible. Oh yeah, we're being a butthole, but we're just so tired of seeing that kind of thing happen. Like at least plant a couple. Throw some grain on the ground, man. Just even a little bit. Now you. And now you. Because pretty much everybody can plant. And that's what makes it great. Somebody died of old age. Congratulations, buddy. That's actually, like, really good in this extremely early agricultural society. No joke. It's, like, really good in this extremely early agricultural society. I go slaughter some goat. That's reasonable. You look like you could plant something. And you are the lucky winner of also planting something. And you as well. And you. So many people able to plant. Are you going to a burial mound to die? That's okay, buddy. We're not going to stop you from that. We're not a monster. Bam. Crushing it. We're just gonna let IE. Oh, she's the one who got a disease. You can do it, IE. You can make your way through it. Or alternatively, you can't. We just don't know. No! No, our dogs! All of our dogs caught diseases. This is intolerable. A new human was born, though. Okay. We're starting the baby train again. The baby factory, it's open for business. Oh, and people are actually planting without us telling them to. Oh, this is wonderful. It looks like we set a good example after all. Good. Good, good. Well, look at that. A proper set of gardens there, isn't it? No! No, 2 of our 5 dogs! How are we to have companionship now? How... Oh, we're just crushed, dude. How are we to have companionship now? How are we to live in this cruel world with 2 less dogs? Do you know the torture you put everybody through? God. Leave an F in the comments section down below. Press F to pay respects to the dogs. Doggos deserve respects. So what are we gonna do next? We don't have any picks. So... not really any reason to do underground mining yet. Presuming we have a stable, maybe sheep? They're maybe making it. We just can't tell. Oh, geez. There are just only so many people, of course. People are getting water regularly now. That's nice. Yes, we were just discussing this. But do you really need any more stone? Yes, of course you do. That's a dumb question. That was our bad, but still, it emphasizes the point. You know what we could do? Pick up sticks. Three is the average worker detail we put on those things. Bam. Are you going to cut things? Or are you going to be dumb? Because people a lot of the times are dumb. Looking like you're trying to be dumb. Gorkal died of old age, no. We know you have no picks, but you have many, many sickles, so use them. Maybe if we tell you, you will do them. Everybody has a sickle too, like. So we know you can. A raider attack in the middle of harvest? Hurry. Hurry. There's no time. Get to the shore and stop them in the water. Yeah, go to the storehouse and get your weapon. Get your bow and arrow. Go. Take him down. Attack him from the rear. Two-side it. Yeah! Only one person died, a Meg. And a Meg, she was a hero. Let it be known. For all of eternity. Now that they've just gone ahead and screwed up our whole entire harvest. Try this again. Like, one more time. If we even can. Okay. We're gonna need you to work a little double time. Doink. 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 Oh, not you, though. Well, a child? You have 2 children. Guys, you really need to be getting on that harvest train. Having 1,000,000 sickles will not matter if you have no grain. Okay. It's not a joke, dogs. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can cut them with knives. We didn't know. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, good. We're satisfied with this. You know what? That's a good start. Actually, that's it. That's good enough. Now, if we can get a couple of picks out in time, we could get underground mining. And it would even be reasonable. We hunted Mouflon, and we had 3 new people join the settlement. Good! Most excellent. Where were you at the beginning of last season? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get to work. Just get to work. People are moving around surprisingly good right now. That's nice. Still don't have that stables yet. Indeed, it does in fact seem like priority does not matter in building at all, because we have seen a mud pop up on this thing and disappear, which means that they had to use it on something else that didn't have priority. So yeah, as we've always thought, the priority system in this is just complete bunk. Just how it is, guys. Sorry to say. Yi has died of hypothermia. Oh my goodness. This is a negative thing. It's a negative thing indeed. Some guy's got a... Oh, no, it's cold. Oh, jeez, no. Oh, God. Okay, back into your home. Your leaky home, but it has a fire in it, and that's what matters. They spent it on this hut, which does not have priority, instead of bringing it to the stables, which does. Yup, okay, just one more. Devs, make priority mean anything at all. Anything. Because it doesn't mean anything when we put it on our crops. And we've just shown that it doesn't mean anything when you put it on a building. So what is the priority actually there for? Because it doesn't seem to prioritize anything. Otherwise, our people would be farming first, building second, and then getting to everything else afterward. Instead, we can't get them to farm. We have to physically do the thing. We have to physically do the thing. Be like, you farm, you farm, you farm, and you farm. Yeah, we have to do this, or else they won't do it. They'll just go off and do something else. So what does the priority system mean? Hey you, don't know what you're doing? You're not doing it anymore. Same with you. Same with you. Bam. What about you? Children can farm. Should be putting those kids to work. What are you doing? What have you been doing, dog? Jeez. Oh. We do have underground mining, so we will. While we still have 3 picks, we will, as a matter of fact, get that mine going over here. So our people, they do need this. Any other places? Pretty sure we do. I just don't know where. Not the one. We can use our eagle vision. Ah! We just like making those noises. We're not gonna lie or make anything silly up about it or anything. Okay, flint looks like that. So, with that being said, we have flint here on the other side of the mountain. A bit laborious, but not impossible. We have flint right here on the other side of the river. So, oh, and another flint on the other side of the mountain, which is a bit beyond, but it's better than that flint, so, okay. Same if you want to go out all this way. It's not really recommended, but you can do it if you really want. Oh, a storm. That thing that obnoxiously slows everything down for no apparent reason. Let's move it up. Hello. You know what would be just as good as an auto hunt? An auto domesticate. Anything that comes through this area, you just try to train, if you can. Any goat that wanders through, you train that goat, etc. Alright. You know what would really help you? Like, have a better housing position? If you finished the housing. We know it's a revolutionary concept our people considered many thousands of years ago, and now we dedicate our time to going around to lesser civilizations and try to uplift them to understanding this advanced concept. Child, farm. Old woman, farm. You, farm. You. Also farm. Girl, not farm. Old man, farm. Other old man, farm. Rando person, girl. Girl will not farm. Woman, farm. Boy, also won't farm. We don't know why sometimes they'll farm and sometimes they won't. Doink. And you. And you. Come on, man, do us a solid. No? Oh, we're just blocked entirely. Well, fair enough. We will gladly say screw you too. Alright, so we got a lot of crops done. We're pretty sure all of these crops are actually more than enough to take care of our entire society for the winter. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps. We'll see. Still have grain in the stores and everything, so it's not like a big thing. Oh, did we make a house? Maybe? Or did somebody just die? These things happen also. What? Kill at least one. What? Oh, come on, man. Kill at least one. Yeah! Yeah, good doggo! Got them both. Right in the middle of the town square, you know? Just like... Hunt the baboon. If it gets away, that's fine, we guess, but... You know... Your parents don't attack our community without getting gobbled up. Not in this timeline. Not in any timeline. Doesn't happen like that, son. The manual pear tree. Alright. These things are pretty well settled. People aren't dying left and right. Got, from strictly manual farming, we've got a good supply of crops growing. Otherwise, they'd just be starving themselves to death as usual. Oh yeah. We need logs. We have a lot of logs, dude. Somebody should at least consider getting those logs there. Boy can't log. Perhaps girl can't log. Old woman? Old woman can log. Okay. Slow but steady wins the race, old woman. We have lots of logs. That's the plus side. Our people are accustomed to heavy work. Summer is going pretty nice for us, which is nice. Always good to see. We have one log. Oh, and now the old woman is bringing more log. She knows what to do. You. Ooh, gee. Well. Bread is nice. And meat is nice. And flour is nice. And we'll give you several other nice things for that. Thank you for feeding us for the winter. Boom. Done. Home shies away from trade, but isn't against it. My god. Oh. We'll see how quickly they get to it. The cropping. If they don't get to it very quickly, we're just going to start manualing them again. Okay. Bam. Bam. Yeah, you better just start getting to work. No, you're not going to the hut. You're going to the farm. So that everybody will have food. For the winter. How about you cut that grass? How about you try to cut that grass? You've got the right idea. We're just trying to get anybody who we can possibly get to work in the field. Just a little bit. If everybody works in the field just a little bit, we all get to eat. Each and every one of us. Oh my god, we're all gonna starve. That's what's gonna happen. This would be what, the third or maybe even fourth guy we've told to Take care of this darn crop. Like that specific crop plot. Nope. There's a noise that we have for the feelings that we're feeling right now in our people's lack of ability to do the work. That noise is specially reserved for this very kind of feeling we are feeling. And that noise is as follows. That is the noise of our despair. Hear it and know how tortured we are. Oh, jeez. No, okay. Yeah, they just go grab them and pick them up and take them away. That's fine. Hear our noises and know our despair. Oh. Well. We're all gonna starve, but at least we'll starve together. Or something. Oh my god. Is some guy actually harvesting by himself? He is! We might have to redact that despair. Maybe not, but still. He could have started way earlier. And he could be using a sickle instead of a knife. But whatever. It's cool, man. You do you. Yeah, guys, you know we have tons of sickles, right? We just got them. Like, they're just lying around, like, in every storehouse. Oh. Oh no, we must have just fixed a house or something. Still can't collect mud to save our community. Just can't do it. We're just violently allergic to the act of mud collection. Or something. It's been years. It's been literal years, and we're just, like, violently allergic to mud collecting. Got a lot of kids. There's hope for the next generation. Even if right now we got rookie numbers for the pregnant females. No pregnant females at all. Them's rookie numbers. Alright. So, what does everybody gonna do? They gonna die of old age, which is reasonable, actually. Good for them. Probably take care of their houses. We have 17 people, my goodness. A thriving metropolis, guys. Of 17 people. Come on. What are you doing? Were you just picking up a stick, or? I don't know, man. That was a little weird. Oh, here it is. It's -3C. It's freezing outside. So this meat chilling right here, it's gonna be just fine. Just fine over the winter. We're gonna come out, it will have been in the freezer the entire time, and they will be happy with it. Especially considering that it is deep freeze. Pretty hardcore here, actually. This would not be comfortable for any of them, which is why none of them are out. At least if they can help it. This guy right here, running home. It's like, oh man, oh, it's too cold. Gonna go die. Gonna die. You know what we need? A stables, so we can make goats. But instead, we can't even make a flint mine. Woe is we. We survived the winter, though. And you know what we have to do now? A dreadful task. Truly. You. No. Don't you talk back to us and say you can't. Child. Do the... No. No. Work. Work. Work forever. Do not worry about your needs or desires, about your dreams or passions. Worry about your empty stomach and how hungry it is. That is what you worry about in this time. In this day and age. We're about food. Maybe about praying to the gods, to be fair. You. 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 By doing this, we're also forcibly lowering the workload for the town. Pointedly at that. Nice. We did not know they weren't all prioritized. No. No. Work. Why do you not work? Do you not like food? Press here if you do not like food. Bam. 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 Boy child. You are not needed carrying rocks. You are needed farming. This is now a farming community where we farm all day during the spring. Girl child. Why can you not farm? Girl children should be able to farm just like boy children. We know because our sister has all girl children and a farm. And boy, does she put them to work. Which, of course, is standard on a farm. If you're a kid on a farm, you learn how to work. It's not like child labor or nothing. You learn how to take care of the goats and how to milk and how to, go collect eggs and all that. Everybody works on a farm, even the animals. That's like a big thing. Workload is too high? Shut your trap. We're almost under 600%. And soon we'd be doing even better. Soon, the entire valley full of plants that we planted that make food, hopefully. What about you, woman? adult woman? No? Okay, well, you old woman is planting, and... Okay. We think we have at least half of all planties planted. We think. Are you a boy child? Apparently not boy child enough to be able to... Yeah, we still don't understand, like, where the dividing line or whatever is. Oh, come on then. There we go. Food? There is no time for food. Bam. Just comes to show that the people can totally do it all if the prioritize button actually were to actually prioritize. But it clearly doesn't, so we still have to do everything manually ourselves. Which is very, very dumb. Very dumb. But fortunately, somebody is being a champion of champions. My god. Oh my goodness, really? Champion of champions. Stallion. Each one more magnificent than the last. Holy crow, look at him. Beautiful. Ha-ha! Got our first flint mine. And it's summer, and we have a lot of crops this time around because we personally oversaw every little detail of the harvest. And, oh, and look at that, they're once again not bringing mud to the prioritized building. So once again, we'll have to ask the developers directly from this video. And we encourage everybody and anybody to ask the exact same thing. Egad, man, what's the point? Alright, so... Alright, let's see what we can do. Dry skin. Okay. Alright, we have 6 more. You have to give us a fish. Alright, and we think that's where we're going to end it today. If you liked what you saw, please do remember to like, subscribe, and do all of those awesome things that we love to see and help support our channel. Consider going on down to the description where we have all the links to support us, and hit up our World Anvil where we do all sorts of fiction stuff, or our Patreon where we try to keep regular content flowing. Consider pledging even just $1 a month because it really, really helps. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay inside, and remember that Black Lives Matter. Bye-bye.